Okay, quick update on USDJPY. We've been saying higher for the week, and we've been going higher. Yesterday, Monday, Tuesday we had a pullback. Yesterday and today we've been going higher. Okay, so we're on the daily time frame. Now, if I just look at this, if we ignore any counts that's on the screen, okay, what we did here now is after making this high, we broke structure to the downside. Okay, there's a clear break here. Price has come back up again, all right, into the area, the supply area, in the highest high that we have here. That broke the low. So this is this area here is responsible for it. Now, pinpointing the area on the daily, I'd have to say, what did we, okay, we'll go with the whole supply zone right now. But we'll mention that we have an 886 hit here, relatively equal highs. Okay, so we came up in a distributive way, sort of. Yeah, we had to kind of round off, swiping the highs over here before coming down and fractally breaking the low. So we've got a break here. We came to supply and we broke here. So there's a good chance this supply here could hold for further moves down. Just simply based off a market structure. We broke here, came to the supply, broke here, coming to the supply. This could be our target. Okay. Now I'm thinking Elliott with my Elliott Wave. That's my 3. That's my 4. 4 might not be finished, but if we are gonna make a black 5, I would say this is the low. So market structure, I'm thinking potentially come and take the low, but Elliott Wave, I'm thinking that's my low. Because if we're making the black 4 and we've already manipulated the low of the previous 4th wave, okay, into the 4th wave before it and broke where there's demand, and we've come up, if we're gonna get that black wave 5, okay, I do not expect wherever that black wave 5 is going. If we're gonna get that black wave 5, I'm not anticipating another low below this level that just took liquidity, okay, that just went below that 4th wave. For me, this would have to be a 1, or we'd have to be doing a triangle, yeah. So we could still be correcting, providing we don't take this low. If I just get the black wave 2 and measure it against this potential black wave 4 in time, okay, that would be the next thing to do. Now the problem with this as well is this isn't made another low. This can be my 2. Okay. If this is my 2, that would make this my 1 and this my 2 going up, right? And we would want even here to have a decent time ratio. So we go to the beginning of 1 to the end of 1. It's more than 5 times the length, but here, let's see, if it's below 6 times, I can accept it. After that, it's really starting to look like a B wave, because they take longer. See, as we can see here, it's taken more than 6 times. It's never a invalidation time or a hard rule, so we have to take that with a pinch of salt. So right now, I'm thinking this can be our 2 or this could be our 2, but I'm going to measure from here first, just to get an idea of, I'm trying to get an idea of when the black 4 could be done in time. So the black 3 is here. It's actually a bit closer. It's here. Do that again. Get the time, okay, from the start of 2 to the end of 2. That gives us that space, and then we move this to the end of 3 or the start of 4 basically, which is here. Get some times on. So not even 1-to-1. Not even 1-to-1 of the shortest one, okay? But the minimum is 0.382. And I don't like it when we just do, we haven't even hit the minimum. So it's unlikely that our fourth wave, if this is a black fourth wave, yeah, the count goes from here, okay? So 1, 2, or 2, but from this way is 1, 2, 3, looking for black 4, and the time hasn't even hit the minimum if that's the low. Okay, so that's a potential point for coming down even lower. If we come down even lower, then this is potentially an ABC in black, yeah, and it's done potentially. But otherwise, if we're looking for this black 4, we've got more time to spend, which could mean that the USDJPY could be giving us a triangle in A, B, C, D, E, another move higher to get the black 5 and then drop. So the way I see it right now is we do have a supply zone, and we could range trade this, okay? Basically taking buys at 25 and taking sells at 75. Anything above 75 you could look for sells. Anything below 25 you could look for buys. And if you look at this, you have a supply zone just below the 75. You got a demand zone at the 25. And this may just, we might just get this triangle. So I can see potential sells at this supply zone. That I can see, okay? And just want to quickly see where the TDI is on the weekly. Approaching the 50 static and the baseline. So price might poke into here and reject, okay? At the same time as it can manipulate this high into the supply and reject. Go to the daily. So this is what we got. Look, the daily's overbought. Almost overbought. But it's outside of the volatility bands, yeah? And it's been overbought twice here, okay? So the daily is suggesting potential turnaround soon, okay? And on the TDI. And over here, we've got a point we can turn around. We have a break of structure here, okay? Fractal low on the daily. We've made our way all the way back up here. We induced sellers here, took them out, tapped the supply, then broke the low. Okay, this is it. This is the supply zone that should, because everything above it is mitigated. Yeah, that's another valid point. Because if price were to run up here, this little space here is like the last place that price could stop. Okay, the last place where we may have some unmitigated area, as I can see a bit of imbalance there. Okay. My honest opinion, what I honestly believe right now is that we need to observe this area and look for a distribution, a break of structure, and take that to take out this low. That's basically what I'm looking at. That's what I actually think is going to be probable for USDJPY today. Just push up into this area and then take a drop. So trap basically, when I say trap in the 50 MA, I mean push up, strong candle. Then we actually turn around. So the daily 50 MA is right here. We're about to approach the supply. I'm gonna go to the 4-hour. So what we have to recognize is this is our range, this high and this low. Okay. Currently, this is the thing. Ultimately, I'm bullish on UJ. Okay. Ultimately, I'm bullish on UJ, but this range has to decide. Look, because this to me is a zigzag. Okay, I've got it marked out on here. Here. All right, we've got to see how it stays in the channel. Okay, channeled well. Okay, but there's still a chance if we don't touch this 618. There's still a chance that's a 1-2. Let me just confirm. Yeah, 618. So 1-2. That's why I got the fib here to down to here. So if we had 1, 2, 3, 4, we could get 5, right? But if we hit that 0.618, this cannot be a 4. Okay. So, but if this is our zigzag and it is finished, then we're looking for the 618 to get taken, and that should be supporting evidence of upside. Okay. It doesn't mean because we touched it that you buy there and then we just shoot up. It's not really likely. Usually we get some kind of a pullback in supply, so we could come down, make a 2-wave, and then continue. But that tells us this is not a 4th wave. Coming out of this channel tells us this correction is finished. But in case we got some kind of a W, X, and then a Y into the demand over here, we got to consider everything, right? So it just looks corrective in here as well. And if we got this push out of here and then came right back in here, especially if we come outside the other side of the channel, I'm going to want to sell this. Okay. I'm going to want to sell that. So it may only be for a move down into here, but I'm thinking those lows. So all right, we might come down there. We were entering supply. We're on the 4-hour now. I want to see if we got anything impulsive coming up here. Can I get an impulsive count? Because if I could count this impulsive, yeah, then we could break here, look for a 3-wave move down, and then go higher. But it's clearly not clearly impulsive. So we're looking for a diag again. We're looking for a diag in here, a leading diag. If we cannot get a leading diag in here, then my view is it's corrective, and we've got one more low to make. Already the third, if this is 1, 2, 3, this is longer than 1. It's not preferred, but it's not an invalidation. And we'd need this 5th wave to be smaller than the 3. That would be an invalidation if it's longer. Okay, it's longer than the 3. It's an invalidation. Only other way we could count this is a 1, 2, 3, 4. I did count that like this. I did count that, and I did count it like this. So that's here somewhere. There we go. I don't even think that's it. Wait. Okay, that's the count looking for the 4, right? So we can't touch the 618 if that's the case. That's the same fib. Alright, we'll just use this, okay. So it's already got 1 there. We'll move 2 here, 3 here. Price comes back into the territory of 1 over here, making us have a 4. And then we're looking for a 5. Okay. Commonly 3 is a 0.786 to the 0.618 to the 0.786 extension of 1. So let's just confirm that. I can see we have that. Okay. I'll leave that. Okay. We went into that area between the 0.618 and the 0.786, and then we dropped again back into the price territory of 1. So 5th wave needs to do the same. As you can see, we've got this high over here, and we have the 618. We really want to see what it does here, man. Price could do this, take that high, drop, and not touch the 618. Okay, price could respect that high, just take those equal highs over here and drop, and then price could touch the 618, which will give us bullish incentive, but I still expect some kind of a drop. Then I would look to buy from this demand zone. Yeah, if we prove this is a leading diagonal, then come down in a 3, then of course that's a buy. We do have converging lines, which is good. We need that for a converging diagonal, so that's what we're looking for. Now if I just put on the EMAs, so the price can come up in here a bit more than that, yeah, into this 50% as well, okay, which will mean to me we're bullish, but I can't buy it like that. Okay, I need it to come down and give me a 3, then I can buy it. Okay, so although I'm bullish on here, okay, we've got this break and that potential. Where we are, you, unless you're a swing trader and you want to put your stop loss here, okay, you're going to put your stop loss there and you're aiming to take out the high. Not too bad, alright, but just know there's some imbalance inside the demand zone over here, and we could just do this. See it a lot. See it a lot. So yeah, that's really it. I'm looking. There's news in the hour, okay? So there's news in the hour, and I'm looking potentially to sell it from here and to monitor how we come down. Does it look like we're gonna stop here, or does it look like we're gonna swipe this low before going higher? So that's my analysis on USDJPY, okay? Waiting for the buy on Bitcoin. But let's move to AUDUSD right here. I'm gonna take everything off quickly. I'm a bit conflicted with AUDUSD as to where it's gonna move. For the next couple of days, I am bullish on AUDUSD, but I noticed this high low looks like a liquidity low to me, and I can see a potential distribution round off over here. And if we took this low, I believe we'll take these lows. Okay, because this could easily be one. Okay, it counts perfectly internally as a one. Okay, but this could be A, B, C, 2 finished and go up, or it could be A. It could be A, B, C, but unfinished. Let's go to the 4 hour. I just want to see the details quickly before. I don't want to put any counts on immediately. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Okay, it looks very free wavy, so it could be a 1 in the leading diagonal. This could be the 2. We did take out the low, so this has to be a B or a 2 if we're looking up, yeah? Otherwise, if we're looking down, that's a 1 or an A. Okay, that's a breaker structure after this breaker structure. Break, broke the low, came to the highest point of supply, and broke the low. Okay, just nicked it. So there's always a chance that this supply will take us down. But we're in this range here, okay? And what we need to work out is this corrective, is this like a leading diagonal? Or is this a corrective structure? Now currently it looks corrective. Okay. Currently this looks corrective, this move coming up. Second, sorry. Hello? Keep these stupid spam calls. This is not cool, man. We're holding a 50 EMA currently. Okay, depending how we move here, depends on what's going. Because we could take this higher and then we'd be bullish. But then do we take out the supply? We got relative equal highs here from all the way over here. We could come up and run those equal highs. Let's go to the Elliott Wave count. Let me check the hour first. Sorry. Potentially we have a 1 or a 2. Right, 1, 2, 3. But 4's hit the 618. So that again tells me corrective, zigzag. And this should be some kind of diag or something. There should be some kind of diag or 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. But I don't like it as a 1, 2. We've got 0.886 hit here. Down here looks like liquidity. Over here looks like liquidity between these three highs here. So potentially we do this. Swipe those highs. Come and take this low that I don't like. And then continue higher. I don't know. I really don't know. It's just got a bit funny. It's just got a bit funny. I don't want to call anything. Let me put the Elliott Wave count on. Finally. They've done well to just hold price in this area. Yeah. It could reach up anywhere up into here and then drop. Same thing here. I've got my 886 here. I've got my 886 here. I've got my demand here, and we've got liquidity up here. This blue line has been the target for me, ultimately. But because of the price action here, I don't know if we're coming down before we go up. And that's where I am with AUDUSD. I can update after we get some news. That's the best thing. I'm seeing liquidity on both sides. I'm seeing we're in a range. I'm seeing calls to go higher, calls to go lower. But with the Elliott Wave count, which is the most important thing to me, it tells me 1, 2, but potentially, so it could be 2 here. Potentially we have an unfinished 2, and we come down one more time. It's got the space and the time to do it. Or it could be 1, 2, then this here could be my 1, and this could be A, B, C, looking for this 2, and then go higher. And it's got the space to come. So look, we come down into this demand, get some signs of accumulation. You definitely buy that. I will buy that. Okay, that's a good look. Other than that, this supply zone might give us distribution, and then we can take it down to this demand. So that's my outlook for AUDUSD. That's my outlook for USDJPY, and we're gonna look at EURUSD right now. I was looking for this purple 4 in EURUSD. Okay, we've come to it. An area that we could go up from. Okay, that would be 3, 4, 5 in black. We have a purple 3 here. Looking for the purple 4 to go make the purple 5. Okay. Now this has been corrective so far, and I do believe we may have completed a zigzag. We may get one more push down. I'm just gonna check. We need a 5, a 3, and a 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, this might be a diag over here in the C wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. So first I'll get these on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd go to the 1 hour just to make sure that that 4th wave came down first. Okay. Which it did, and then went up into 1. Now I want to see the measurements. I need 3 longer than 5. Right, 3 longer than 5. Okay, we need to dive in a little bit. Because right there, it kind of looks like we might have. Okay. Times like this, I've got to use the. Okay. Oh, that just pokes it. That just pokes it. That just poked it. That would invalidate this count as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's on point. That's on point. That's on point. So it would be a zigzag in 1, zigzag in 2, zigzag in 3, zigzag in 4. Yeah. So, okay, I'm not happy with that count. Can it just be a 1, 2? how does this count? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that can be whatever corrective. Then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That can just be whatever it is, man. It's corrective structure. The only other thing I can think of that can help us confirm 2, 1, 2 is a 0.618 hit. We got that there, but my mind does take me to this level. Okay, look, we come up, we hit that 618, then the odds are more probable to continue higher. Okay, if we do not touch that 618 in red over here, and we come down, okay, I still would be looking for it to potentially turn around based on, but at the same time, I would be looking for evidence of a diag as well. I'd be looking for evidence of a diag, maybe in a 1, 2, 3, 4, if we don't take out this high, 5, okay, otherwise, some kind of a 1 all the way here, 2, 3, then 4, then 5. Alright, we want to be certain that this purple fourth wave is in, so we can look for potential buys on Euro USD. We've grabbed liquidity on the daily, actually. I didn't even. Earlier on, I've seen that we've taken out the prior day's low and we've moved up, okay, inside this imbalance area. It does look to me like we're gonna go up, but I just don't want to. I like to see more than this, just a little bit more. I've got the channel, we're outside the channel, we've got the daily sweep of the lows, but I haven't seen commitment, like a close up, a strong close. Like this 4-hour look at it, it's looking like it's grabbed liquidity and it wants to go down. And if I go to the hour and I put on the indicators, it's like we're struggling to get above the 50 EMA. We want a strong close above the 50 EMA. We want to shift out of the 50 EMA. So I would keep my eye on the 0.618, and if that's taken, then I would be observing this count to see if there's somewhere I can get in. I would look at that as a 1, 2. For now, it could change, but if we took this 618, at least this could be a 1, 2. Okay, it could be a 1, A, B, C, 2, but if we've taken the 618, then I'm gonna likely assume this low is gonna hold. GBPUSD. GBPUSD. It does look like we've come into the prior fourth wave with potential going higher. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's get a count on. 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Making purple 3. Looking for purple 4. Problem with purple 4 is it can come down all the way here. I just don't want it to touch the 618, and just above that we have an inefficiency in a fourth wave that we have here, the green fourth wave. There's no inefficiency, sorry. We have imbalance here. Same thing is an efficiency, same thing. But yeah, imbalance, fair value gap is right here with demand at the 50%. So let me just see where the daily is at and the 4 hour. Interesting that the 4 hour looks like it's going to do one or two things, sorry. Grab the high and dump or take flight because it's coming outside. I might go for the buy, honestly. I might go for the buy. I really don't like how potentially this can go that far down, but sometimes it doesn't retrace. We just make up. We go sideways for a longer time. Okay. I do believe this is also a fourth wave. I did have a count on it. I'll take it off. But like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Okay. Come back into that area. We did this, came back high, took the lows. We had equal lows, or relative equal lows. We swiped them. Went a bit below that demand where we had equal lows again. I'm not seeing any liquidity in this move up really. Apart from these 1, 2, 3 highs. So I do expect higher. But honestly, I'm thinking it's very messy, but we'll take out the high. A, B, C is my count. Currently, this is what I'm looking at, okay? It's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed because we know that the potential for it to come lower and still be a fourth wave in the purple degree is there. Okay, also I could be wrong about the purple count. We could be finished here, we could go down in a 2 wave. That's possible, but it's not my most likely scenario in my view. I think it's most likely we'll make another high, but I just want to know that the fourth wave is done. Okay, so the purple fourth wave, we're just gonna find that purple 2 wave quickly. We're gonna use time. That's the length of our purple 2 wave right there. And we'll go to the end or the start of our purple 3 wave, 4 wave, which would be one of these two highs, that one or that one. If it were here, we're about 1382, the length of things. So the minimum is 0.382. You do expect it to be longer than 2. We have done that. It's longer. Okay, it's about, I can't really see with the news on there. 1.382 is close to the 1.382. Extend, fib time. Alright, from there to there. Now, if this was the 5, which it could be, I'm gonna get into there and check it out. But I think it's slightly more likely that's the 5 currently. It's still longer than the 1-to-1. So longer than 2 is good for me, especially if we just grab liquidity. Yeah, so I think there's a good chance we take this high. I just want to count this 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is my high. This one here. Okay, right where I've got the 5 and the 3 above. So just greater than the 1-to-1. Potentially we're just making an order block over here. Bullish one. We'll see if that holds to take price to the upside. We'll see if it holds. Okay. So currently, pound, the one that I haven't been liking all week, or last week, seems like I might start to like it today. Because the way we swiped that low, respected the prior fourth wave, and still not the green fourth wave, is the one inside it. Yeah, so inside here we'd have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which I can do in a smaller degree. So don't have to keep saying it. I would go like this. I just took it off because I wanted less on my chart. Okay, this fourth wave can hold. Okay, so currently really looking for upside on GBPUSD. On NZDUSD, okay, we're on the 4 hour. I think NZDUSD is kind of clear, to be honest with you. Looking like a 1, 2, 3, 4 leading diagonal, looking to go up. Okay, potential leading diagonal there, and a 1, then a 2, came down, grabbed liquidity. It looks like we've got a 0.886 hit. But if it's a diagonal, hitting that 0.886 is more common for a diagonal than for a two wave. It's extremely rare for a two wave. But for a two wave and a diagonal, it's more common than in an impulse. But still rare to hit the 0.886. It's basically based off hitting this 0.886. I do expect this low to go eventually. So we may come up into the supply, but because of this 886 hit, I expect price to come back down eventually. So I'm gonna update more later. I know it might not sound very good over an analysis today. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've got a lot on my mind, and the news is gonna start, and I should have did my homework last night. Should have gone more into depth on these charts, but I have a lot going on right now. But these lows, I don't see them staying. I did want to call bullish, but it looks short term. Over here, whatever we're doing, when it's complete, we'll give it away a bit. Either accumulating or distributing here. They just mocked price since Thursday. I mean, 2 o'clock in the morning, right? We got an open unmitigated supply zone here, but this supply zone has an 88.6 here, so it's like sooner or later that high is gonna get hit. We also got that here. It'd be nice if price just dipped this and then broke structure to the upside. That's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see that. Okay, then great. I'd aim for the supply. If we get a pullback after that, then I'm buying again, aiming for this high. Or I'd keep some in till we take out that high. That's the way I see this, and then we can get the fifth wave in this diag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's still currently what I'm looking for. Alright, that's it for today, and I'll be back later on to update you. Alright, peace.